Hi, I'm Ollie. In this video we're going to take a look at battery saving tips on the Nexus 10. Due to the massive screen and powerful processor, it does get through the battery quite quick, even though it is a very large battery. So the first thing we need to look at is the brightness of the screen. Obviously some of this stuff will seem very obvious to most people, but I want to cover it anyway just to make sure. So you've got massive adjustability here. Probably won't stand out that much on camera because the camera will correct for the brightness, but auto seems to work quite well. Or if you really are looking to save battery, if you flick it right down to the bottom, the screen's still kind of usable in most lights unless it's bright, so that's the first thing you want to do. If I just set that back to auto, it should help you see it a bit easier on the camera. So the next thing we'll do, go into settings. So you've got your Wi-Fi, so you can turn that on or off depending on whether you need it. If you don't need the Wi-Fi, it's better turned off. That's going to save you battery. Also the same there with Bluetooth. That's going to use battery. If you're not using the Bluetooth connection, you might as well turn that off. If we just go into more there, you've got airplane mode. That will kill any kind of outside connectivity, so that's going to save battery, but obviously you can't access Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and so on. Next thing we've got NFC. So if you turn that off, that'll enable you to save battery, but obviously you do lose the NFC function. Once NFC is off, it turns off Android Beam. I don't believe Android Beam takes up any power unless you're using it, but obviously once you turn the NFC off, you're disabling that anyway, so that's something worth considering. Here we've got display. So pretty much the brightness is the key thing in here, but also you have got wallpaper. So if you've got a live wallpaper running, that's always going to be spinning around in the background. It's going to use GPU power, CPU power, and just generally eat away your battery. So that's something worth considering. A few other things is under here you've got accounts. So different ones have different settings. So if your sync's set on in any of these, Facebook, Google, anything like that, and that's going to eat through your battery as well. So if you don't need it, obviously you can turn it off there and save power. Another one here, you've got location access. So if you turn that off, that's going to stop the tablet using location services, which again all use power, unfortunately. So so another one you can turn off if you're not using it. Now the final thing here, we've got battery. So if you go into here, you can see the various applications that are actually using power on your system. So if you see something that you're not even using, say maps, if you're not using that, it may be sat in the background running away, so it's a good idea to kill it. If we click on here, you can see the general usage. Ideally you only want your actual Nexus to be awake when the screen's on, or sometimes you can even have the screen on without it being classed as awake, as you can see there. So this is a good thing to track battery usage. So I've noticed I charged it for about 5.5 hours last night and it didn't even give it a full charge. So obviously it's going to take quite a long time to charge with a 2 amp charger. So if you can minimise the battery use, that's going to make it more usable day to day. Overall the battery does seem really good. Just a few simple tips there that will help you get along better day to day. So if you're interested in Nexus 10 reviews, we've got case reviews, tips and so on coming up. If you subscribe to my channel, I'll keep you updated on all the ones I've got to do over the next few weeks. If this video has helped, if you could like it on YouTube, it'd much appreciated. Any questions or feedback, just put them below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you.